your main goal when you review hi-fi?
To nail it. I mean, I don't really, people like, oh, Herb, you write pretty good. I don't really care about that. All I really care about was that if I say, oh, A, B, and C, this was my experience with this product, and you get one, and you spent your money, and you go home and you play it in your system, and you go, oh my God, that's what he said. It sounds like what he said it did. That's really all I'm after. It's not more complex. I don't want to disappoint people, and I want people to, I believe the best equipment historically is the stuff that consensus said was good. You know, like a Quad ESL or LS35As, old Klipschorns. I mean, these things are still in production because they're good. You know, if a product is in production 2 years later, it probably wasn't very good. And so you want to nail these things, and it's hard. You know what? I'm wrong a lot, and my first impression is almost never the right one. Even though I know reviewers that say their first impression is the right one, I'm usually wrong. I kind of like everything. When I look back at reviews I've already completed, I mainly go, oh man, I didn't say enough about how good it was. And those were reviews that were good. Products, I mean, I've had products, I had a product loaned to me by Line Magnetic. I had it for like 3 years, never wrote about it. And then one day I went, oh my God, this thing's really good. And I've done that frequently. It takes me a while sometimes to fully grasp. I mean, when things are really bad, they start bad and they don't get better.
Is it harder to review a piece that sounds bad than one that sounds good?
I hate reviewing. The reason I try not to review those. If I write a bad review, the chances are good someone forced me to write that review. And it's the most painful, unpleasant, difficult thing. And especially, I don't review stuff from, you know, the big cartels. I review smaller stuff. And I would never want to hurt a small company. I mean, the actual agony of writing a bad review, because the last thing I do when I write a review is I go check every adjective. And very often I re-listen to what I was talking about, and I make sure, is the adjective too strong or not strong enough? I try to graduate adjectives so I can say, okay, I found that spot. And then a month later I might say, I was off on finding that spot. It's hard. I hope I never have to write another bad review.